A couple minutes ago, I was told to introduce myself because there was no one to introduce me. So please welcome to the stage a really cool, awesome dude, Miles Yu. Thank you, teachers, administrators, family, friends, Google, Charter Wi-Fi support, and Spellcheck for helping me on my journey to graduate high school. I grew up listening to my grandparents' stories about their 4 years in high school, how they carried their little siblings on their backs, running through Korea, evading bombshells, fighting on the forefront of resistance to North Korean oppression, walking hours to school in the rain, drinking rationed milk powder, and actively supporting the socioeconomic rise of a war-torn country through jobs in business, education, banking, and architecture. And all I can think now is, crap, I'm going to be a grandfather too one day. What am I supposed to tell my grandchildren? Children, back in my day, our lives and liberty were threatened every day. We ate Tide Pods and carried around exploding smartphones. We would drive an hour to the beach and then spend an additional hour searching for parking. And worst of all restaurants in LC closed at 10. But at the same time, we've accumulated memorable stories of our own. Witnessing the introduction of virtual reality, self-driving cars, the rise of social media and alternative energy, the dab and whip, battle royale, the Golden State Warriors choking a 3-1 lead in the 2016 NBA Finals, and the bowl cut dude singing about srirachas and rachas. All those late nights driving, blasting music and singing along, TPing annoying friends, talking about life and crushes at the top of Angeles Crest, and living the thug life playing fugitive. Although we have plenty to tell about our life attending LCHS, it is now time for us to place our stories in the context of the world and human history. You might not believe it, but the last 4 years at LCHS equipped us with the best and greatest tools we need to be at the forefront of human growth. Sure, we don't know how to do taxes, evade taxes, get taxes deducted, manage mortgages, invest in mutual funds, operate washing machines, write job resumes, interview professionally, set up a bank account, negotiate interest rates, or get out of a ticket. But we've learned other essential skills. We now know how to handle surprises thanks to Mr. Lively's pop quizzes. How to find the perfect balance between aggression and respect during conversations thanks to Mrs. Pelletier's Socratic seminars. How to uplift each other thanks to Mr. K. How to think critically thanks to Mr. V's discussions. And how to come up with original Tennessee jokes thanks to Mr. Zinn. Now, as we look to our future, I know all the colorful college mascots on our hats bring a few words to our minds. It is with great regrets that we do not have space for you in the class of 2022. There were simply too many qualified applicants, blah, 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 blah. Get over it. We got ice cream. But with all sincerity, we're not the ones who got the short end of the stick. How do I know? I don't. But you do. If there's one thing I learned from the amazing, inspiring people who have come before us, it is that you, not your environment, not someone else, not your education, but you make your own story. But I'm still salty about college decisions too, so I'll give you a solution. While other students frame their acceptance letters, frame that rejection letter and let it fuel your ambition to prove all those admission officers wrong. And when you become famous, and go on the Ellen Show, call out all the names signed at the bottom of those rejection letters to make sure that they know they messed up big time. That's right, I'm looking at you, Mr. Logan Powell from Brown University. I'm just kidding, I'm sorry, and please accept me when I apply to grad school. To those who got into your dream school, congratulations, you've earned it. And kudos to those who are brave enough to jump right into life and rebel against societal standards of how our lives should be structured. Now, as we approach the final minutes of our high school chapter of life, let us use our story thus far to create better ones for the future. Ones that continue the legacy of the people like our parents and grandparents who have come before us. And remember, this is our time. These are our lives. And this is the story of the unforgettable LCHS Class of 2018. Thank you, and I will see you all on The Ellen Show.
Miles, you didn't get introduced, but can we give him another round of applause? You get another round of applause. Sorry about that.